All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach His truth and all truth and sincerity. Real quick, so as the title reads, something real quick. A promise is a promise, and I noted the scripture, Isaiah 61:9, but I'm actually going into the Lord willing Isaiah, the whole 61st chapter. It's a short chapter, but it speaks volumes of what's to come and what's about to happen. Because you gotta remember, as of right now, the true children of Israel, the true Israelites, are in captivity. Those people over there in Israel right now are not the true Israelites, which is why things are playing out the way they are on the earth right now, because they're not the children of Israel. But there's a promise that the Lord made to the children of Israel, to the children of Jacob, all the way going back to the time of Genesis, the very beginning. The Lord said what? That Jacob was going to be the one to get it all. Jacob was going to be the one to get the promise of everlasting rulership, an everlasting kingdom. All right, well, Israel was the one to get the promise of the nation to be under their foot. You know what I'm saying? The Israel's promised that already. And the Lord said what? His word should not come back unto him void. So what's happening right now is the Lord is preparing this kingdom to be destroyed, and the next kingdom to come is going to be what? The kingdom of Israel, the true Israelites, the true children of God, the sons and daughters of God. All right, and the true God's name is going to be established, esteemed on the earth too, which is Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, because the Lord said what? That we shall be sanctified in the sight of many nations, and what? That his name should be highly esteemed. The Lord is going to be esteemed. It's going to be acknowledged that the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, is doing it, because when Yahawah comes back, he's coming back as the sole representative of the Heavenly Father, along with the heavenly host of angels. All right, and then the elect of Israel, first and foremost, is going to get delivered. And then the whole seed of Israel, the whole nation of Israel, is going to rule on this very earth. All right, but I'll get into the scriptures. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 61. I'm going to start at the top. And it says, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. Now, who is the meek? The Israelites. The Israelites are at the bottom. The Israelites are the butt of every joke. The Israelites are the tail and not the head. But the Lord said what? He's going to make us the head. When you go into Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, it says, eventually the Lord is going to put the curse that's on us now, pertaining to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, from the 15th verse on down to the 68th verse. He says he's going to put those curses on our enemies. And right now, you have what? The nations are at odds with each other right now. Everybody's at odds, and everybody's about to go to war. And some people are already at war. All right? So it says, he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. And what? We are the captives. Because why? We are in captivity. But the Lord said what? All those that devour thee shall be devoured, and everyone that held you in captivity, they shall go into captivity. Revelation 13 and what? What is that? 13, 9, verse 9, and verse 9 and 10. The Lord said all these starting with Esau, Edom, all these nations are going to go into captivity under who? The nation of Israel. Nation of Israel. It said to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. And that's what we're preaching about, the kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom to come. That kingdom that spoke of in what Revelation, was that the last chapter, the 22nd chapter? Streets paved with gold. The Amos chapter, what is that? Amos chapter 9, verse 8. He shall build 9 and 11, I think, build the tabernacle of David. Another chapter, Isaiah, I forget the exact chapter, but it says what? The nations shall bow to the soles of thy feet. Our gates shall be open continually. We shall bound up their nobles, their kings and whatnot. They're going to be our servants. They're going to be our servants, man. Just like how we serve these nations, how we're under captivity under Esau, they're going to be under captivity under us. But this is going to be an eternal thing for us. The Lord is going to give Israel immortality. We're going to be immortals on the earth. These nations are going to understand that. They're going to understand the power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI through his people, Israel. Because that's where the promise leads. The Lord says he's going to give all power and dominion to who? The nation of Israel, under who? His son, Yahawashi, who the world called Jesus Christ. That's what's about to take place. And that's what these other nations, they don't even have no idea. But continuing on, it says, verse 2, it says, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. To comfort who's all that mourn? The Israelites. Start with the elect, because we're mourning right now. The nation of Israel is mourning right now because why? We're at the bottom. Everyone could do. Everyone could be over us. Everybody profits off of us, especially here in America, but throughout the whole earth. But especially here in the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, this is where Israel has it the worst. Because even in this present kingdom now, even Israel, Jake could go to other countries and live a little better of a life. But continuing on, it says, verse 3 of Isaiah chapter 61, it says, to point unto them that mourn in Zion. To see? So now he's addressing who's mourning. Now he's addressing who's the captives. It said to point unto them that mourn in Zion. Not all the earth. Not every single nation. All these nations are not mourning how Jacob is mourning right now. You know what I'm saying? It said to give unto them beauty for ashes. It says the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Because wow, we're in heaviness right now. Yo, I'm at work right now. Majority of our people at work right now getting underpaid, underappreciated, and they're overworked on top of that. Here it is, and now all these tariffs, all the shit that Trump is doing, all these tariffs and all these taxes, the prices of things are going to raise. The cost of living is already fucking high. The cost of gas, so on and so all the necessities that we need to function in this society is all expensive as hell. While these fucking Klondikes of politicians and officials just live high on the hog. It says that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified, that who? Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI might be glorified. And he is going to be glorified through why? When he gives us the power. And he's starting with the power right now. We're giving us what? This truth. That's why he said, go and preach good tidings. Go unto the meek. Go unto the captives. Go unto the ones in heaviness. Jake is in heaviness right now, not these other nations. And if these nations are in heaviness, oh the fuck well. The Lord don't care about them. The Lord ain't dealing with them, man. So it says that he might be glorified. Verse 4, it says, and they shall build the old wastes. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. That's what over there in the land. Because right now, that land right now, Israel is a freaking war zone. Here it is, you got these motherfuckers and the Houthis, the Hamas and all of them, they send them missiles left and right. Now, granted, they still got this Iron Dome thing they're saying that they're intercepting on the missiles, but what is still the case? You're still threatened. People are still coming at your neck. Which proved that that's how another way that you are not the Israelites, man. Because the Lord said, when the nation of Israel got back to the land of Israel, that the nation shall learn war no more. So why is it that the nations are continually just learning war and continue to go about having wars? If you're the children of Jacob, you're the children of Israel, if you're the children of God, if you're the ones of the prophecy, why is it not peace on earth? And not only is it not peace on earth, but you're the ones that's not bringing the peace. You're the ones that's bringing the war. All this war stuff right now is stemming from the small heads over there. Yeah, you had and Ukraine is a small heads too. But here it is. Since October 7, 2023, which is about to be on the 2-year mark. Look how much the world has gone into shambles and resorting to everyone getting into this war. You had the thing with Russia and Ukraine that started in 2022. That was going on, but then you had the thing happen over there in our land, and it's been choppy and rocky ever since. It says, continue. This is Isaiah chapter 61, verse 5, and it says, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. So what? Those are other nations. So everybody's not going to everybody's not going to just be in the kingdom of heaven and all equal. Ain't nobody even equal now. This is Esau's kingdom, and Esau is the top nation, whether it be in America or abroad. Esau got his footprints and his paws in everybody's land, whether it be Moab, whether it be Ammon. He's everywhere, man. Because why? This is his blessing. This is his kingdom. The Lord said, well, you shall have the fatness of the earth. But look what he did with it. Now the earth is down there fucking destroyed because of him. That's why we need Yahawashi to come back and make everything right again, man. Because while these devils are in power, nothing's gonna be right. They don't know righteousness. That's not ingrained in their mental Rolodex. All they know is wicked. They're the seed of the wicked. And Jacob is the seed of the righteous. And the Lord said, what? When the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people shall rejoice. So nobody's rejoicing right now because the wicked are in authority. Those elites, those top central banking families, all of them, those are all Edomites, man. Seed of the wicked. So yeah, so I'm reading that again. Isaiah 61:5, and it says, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. Strangers being what? Those are the other nations. And it says, and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Because what? We're not gonna be doing no work. All our physical activity is gonna be all recreational, all fun, all voluntarily, man. Ain't gonna be no, yo, damn, we gotta go to work. No, that's gonna be y'all jobs now. Y'all gonna be the ones tending to us. Just how Israel tended to you nations when you had however you had many times to rule over us, and then now you got an Esau's kingdom. You all have the upper hand over us. The Lord is about to put that to a hole right now. Every day we getting closer to you devils and you heathens not being over the Israelites, man. You're going to understand who the children of God are. You're going to understand who the one true living God's people is, man. Continuing on, it says, verse 6, it says, but ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles. Come on. You're going to be giving your riches unto us. You're going to be our spoils. We're going to own you. Remember slave auction blocks? And we buy the nigga, buy this, do that. Yeah, we work for me, you're hired. Yeah. Oh, remember all of that? You got these Moabites with the beauty salon store, but they're having the Jakes work there. Every time, whenever Jake is in the mix of something in his kingdom, it's always in servitude, man. And if it's on some whatever famous or whatever, you're still a slave. You're still a slave, man. There's no way around it. This is the captivity of Israel. No matter how high you are in this society, you're still of a slave class. You're still in the servant class. Because why? You got these athletes, you have these entertainers, you have these people with money, right? You can't say certain things. You can't be certain places. You can't have a certain opinion. I was just reading, I seen an old clip. Well, it was a fairly old clip. It was with Dwight Howard, and he was talking about how when he tweeted Free Palestine, how he got a call like 10 minutes later talking about you got to take that tweet down. Why? I thought it was free speech. What happened to freedom of speech? But freedom of speech, yeah, but you just can't talk about those small hats. But the Lord is going to talk about you small hats, and Yahawashai going to get you small hats. That's what you understand. You're not the children of Israel. I don't care that you're in the land of Israel. You're not the children of Israel. The Lord said you're the synagogue of Satan. You are the seed of Idumea. And the Lord said the seed of Idumea right now has defiled the land. Ezekiel the 36th chapter. Ezekiel 35 or 36. But anyway. So I'm reading again. Isaiah 61:6. It says, but ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. What? You ain't, what? Everything you have is going to be due to us. And all your prides, all your, you know how like they say the rich people don't got paid for nothing? Yeah, and it said, well, you should bring the force of the Gentiles going to come to our kingdom. You're going to give us the cream of the crop, including the cream of the crop of your women. You're all going to be servicemen. We're going to have the cream of the crop of everything, man. Your sole duty is going to be what? How to serve and please the Israelites, man. That's the king. That's the royal class mentality. We had to serve all you nations. Now it's going to be your turn to serve us. But this time around, we're never going to go off again. Because the Lord said, well, I'm going to put my laws, statutes, and commandments in your inward parts. I'm going to put my spirit in you. You know, we're no longer going to go. We're going to be just like how Yahawashai is. Perfect. And all is going to come about through Yahawashai. And what Yahawashai did on the earth in Esau's kingdom. So now what's about to take place is now he's about to reap the benefits of it. And Lord, I hope to be a joint heir. Verse 7, it says, for your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I, the Lord, love judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth And I will make an everlasting covenant with them. Who is them? The Israelites. And what is that everlasting covenant? The everlasting kingdom, man. Under who? His only begotten son, Yahawashi, the first of many brethren. He about to come back and spark it off. Once Yahweh gives Yahawashi the green light to come back down here, it's on. And once America's destroyed, once Esau taken out of power ship, no other, you heathens, you have no shot after that. So you better enjoy the rest of what you have with Esau. Because once the one true living God, our God comes back, the God of Jacob comes back, Yahawashi, all bets are off. You have nothing. You're going to have your land, but what are you going to be doing? What is going to be your purpose? What do you think your purpose is going to be while we're in the heavenly, immortal state? You're going to be serving us. Just how you serve Esau, just how you try to be like Esau, just how you try to do everything pleasing to Esau, you're going to do everything pleasing to Jacob. Blessed is the day that shall bless thee. They're going to know that it's going to be a blessing to give things to us, to give tributary unto us, because that's going to give them a blessing. Except for you Edomites, man. You Edomites are toast. You're just going to be getting the shit kicked out of you. All right? Isaiah 61:9, and it says, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. The seed that the Lord hath blessed. Who is the seed? Of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The same seed that the Lord had a covenant with from the beginning. It's the same people. Same people walking the earth right now. The Lord said he would never do away with the nation of Israel. The Israelites, the house of David, are on the earth right now. Well, the ones living on the earth right now. And Lord, well, I just hope to be a part of it, man. Because the time is getting close. Every day that passes, we're getting closer to Yahawashi coming back. So what side of judgment do you want to be on? Do you want to be the side of mercy or the side of wrath? There's only two ways. There's no gray area. When Yahawashi comes back, if you're an Israelite and you're not part of the elect, you're going to be destroyed just how these heathens are going to be destroyed. But the lucky thing for you, since you are from the seed of Israel, you're from the seed of Jacob, you will inherit the kingdom. But you will not inherit it how the elect are going to inherit it. See, the elect are going to be changed and transformed into those heavenly beings when Yahawashi comes back. The ones that are dead, and the ones that are still on the earth. The ones that are destroyed when Yahawashi comes back will have to be reborn as newborn babies. So basically, they're going to be in the kingdom by default because you are the seed of the Israel, and the Lord said he had a promise to the seed of Israel. But it's all a matter of how you enter. All right? So I'll read that again. It's Isaiah 61:9, and it says, and their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, and that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. Verse 10, it says, I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. What did the Lord say? Blessed is he that's called to the marriage, man. Blessed is he that's called to the supper. The bridegroom, what is Yahawashi, man? And who is the bride? It's symbolic with being the nation of Israel. Verse 11, it says, for as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. So it means all the nations are going to say what? Our righteousness. The righteousness of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI and who? The nation of Israel. That's how they're going to know that that's the one true living God. Matter of fact, I got to get going. I'm going to read one more thing. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 45 verse 14, and it says, thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt and merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabaeans, men of stature. Men of stature means the stature is not just height, but the stature is like their status. We're going to people of high status, high caliber of people, high class of people. And it says, men of stature shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. They shall come after thee in chains. They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, surely God, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God. So it means these other nations are going to acknowledge that there is no other God except who? Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, the God of Jacob, the God of Israel. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's it. There's going to be no other. There's nothing else that's going to take place. That's what it is. That's what's about to happen. The nation of Israel, the Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, the one true living God, is about to show his power through who? His people. Ye shall be sanctified in the sight of many nations. And that's a promise. That's a promise from on high. That's a promise from the Lord himself. And the Lord already said, well, he is a God, he cannot lie. He said declared the end from the beginning. This is already established by the Lord. And now you're just seeing it physically manifest. You're seeing the prophecies come to pass, and then the ultimate prophecy is going to be what? The return of his son on the earth. The first Adam. A greater than Solomon, Yahawashi, who the world calls Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahawashi. And everybody's going to know that his name is Yahawashi. Everybody's going to reverence the name Yahawashi. Everybody's going to bow to Yahawashi. And that's it. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKADASH. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth in all truth and sincerity. Shalom.